Look what arrived today. New Spinolution adjustable height spinning chair. Got the Spinolution logo back here. This one we opted out of the heart. You can get it with a heart right here cut out. We chose not to. It's pretty comfortable. The adjustments, if you look over here on the back side of the leg, it can go up all the way up to the top there, slide inside that groove, and you have these different screw points in there, and you can adjust how high you place your wheel by using a pair of screws either in the top or the bottom of each one of those holes. So you have very fine tuning adjustment on here. It looks like maybe a 1/4 inch height. I'm not sure what the top height and the low height is. Maybe I'll check that in a bit. It's not easy to adjust once you're set up, but once you figure it out and have it set, you just leave it there. Now, it also has this handy handle on the back, so you can just grab it and carry it. Now, if you have something as handy as a Spinolution Bullfrog folded, you got a handle here and a handle here, one for each side. It's pretty easy to carry your chair and your wheel at the same time. Okay, so here's the box of my second Spinolution chair. I'm going to unbox it. I'm not sure, there might be some other things in here that I ordered. I can't remember. So let's see what we get with Spinolution chair. Pop this open. Okay, there's a bag of hardware here and information. Okay, keep that handy. And in this box, it looks like we have nothing but chair. All right, let's pull this out. Set the bubble wrap aside. Now in here, oh, I dropped one out already. You'll find two bundles. Those are the legs. So let's get the box out of the way. So in the box you have the chair without the legs, and your parts bundle that has your screws and washers on it. Now when you get the chair, like I showed you before, there was 2 packets with legs in them that were bundled up. This is one of the packets. There's a left and a right, and there's a bunch of screws ready for you. And you have to decide where in the groove you're going to place that leg to determine your height. Now you probably want to make sure your front and the back match when you do that. Alright, to determine where I'm placing my screws for the chair, if you look through the holes, you'll see I'm lining up the bottom one right now, there, and the bottom one right there, with the holes for the bolts on the other side. So once I get that lined up, so I'm looking, I have 2 bolt holes visible, and I'm going to the bottom on both of these, and I'm going to do that all the way around. So we just have to add our screws with the washers, put those in, and then we'll tighten them down. Alright, so you can see This is the first chair I put together. I may have set it a little low for myself, but it depends on the person. Right now my leg feels like it's going up a little bit while sitting at the wheel. You probably want it a little more horizontal. It works. It's not uncomfortable. But I think I'm going to assemble the second wheel a little taller than this because my wife has longer leg here than I do. And she will want it sitting up a little higher to be comfortable at the Echo for her. Now that I have the slightly taller chair sitting at the wheel, I'm sitting a little more comfortable than I was before. It's important to get the right size chair, right height, to fit you at whatever wheel you're spinning at. Okay, now that I have the two chairs assembled, and we moved basically one notch up, one full notch, you can do half notches. First chair I measured was about, let's see, actually let's measure that. This is saying 15.5, and one notch up is putting that at 16.5. So each full notch you moved appears to be about an inch difference. And there you have it, a pair of Spinolution adjustable spinning chairs with some wonderful curves on them. Kind of even neat from down here with the curves. Fairly comfortable, actually pretty comfortable. The back gives you just a little bit of support, doesn't get in your way, and the height makes it pretty easy to carry. That is actually a very comfortable carrying height handle.